I'm Roseanne.
And I'm Alan.
And we are still at the Grand Tetons. This would be Grand Teton 2. We wanted for you to be able to see the mountains. Yesterday we went, where did we go yesterday?
We went into the Grand Teton Park via the Moose Junction.
Now, it's they're going to change the amount it costs. It's $30 to go to the Grand Tetons for a week. They do a combination of $50 if you want to go to Grand Tetons in Yellowstone, which is obviously not very far from here, but starting June 1st, they're going to start $35 per park. So, I mean, just so that you know that there's a little bit of a difference. But we went to when we went to the Grand Tetons, one thing that I have to say is you have to go to Jenny Lake. Jenny Lake, and there's a overlook. It's just breathtaking. I got the money shot yesterday. Yeah. You could see the mountains and the reflection in the water. It's beautiful. And what did we see? What did we see in the Grand Tetons yesterday, animal-wise?
You got some grizzly. We got Mama and the cub, and that was right there in the park, a little bit outside. You know, we can talk about that in a minute.
Oh, and you know what else too is that when you're in the park, if some wildlife is found, everybody parks alongside the road. So if you see a bunch of cars, you know that they're looking at something.
Right.
So then we left the park and we went, what was that road? The Wilson?
Oh, okay, so the first place we went to is after the park. We waited until late afternoon. If you want to see game, deer, elk, bear, stuff like that, you have to go late in the afternoon, say 5 o'clock until dark. And so we went on the Moose Wilson Road. That's right there off the Moose Junction, and it takes you into Jackson. So we took that one, and
it was a great ride.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It does go down to some gravel road, but there's a beautiful wooden bridge that you could get photos of the rocks. I mean, the water is really powerful right now. It's because you're getting the melt.
Yeah, we're early in the year, so there's a lot of snow melt. We went down to Teton Village, beautiful place. Yeah. That's where we turned around, came back. We saw a few elk. They were off in the distance. So we came back and we went over on Antelope Flats Road, where we saw a number of bison. Which
is right next to the Mormon
Road.
Mormon Road. There's all kinds of old barns that they've restored. So if you like photos of old barns, that's a fabulous place to go.
And then from there we followed further down Antelope Flats. We made a right and we went over on Gross Venture Road all the way to Lower Slide Lake. Along the way we saw lots of elk. Saw some moose.
The grouse. Yeah, we saw 2 moose.
Yeah, 2 moose. They were real close to the road. Got a lot of pictures. Went up to the lake itself. Very bumpy. We saw another elk. Remember, that was a bull that was kind of hiding. It's early in the year, so most all the bulls, the horns are real small. They're in velvet. So we came back and then we saw a sage grouse. It was a great big old grouse. If it would have been season, we'd have been having sage grouse for dinner.
No, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
All right, so we just wanted to update you to know that there's wildlife. Oh, and this morning at the Lower Teton, we saw...
No, it's the lower lookout.
I'm sorry, the Lower Lookout.
Yep.
Which is a boondocking spot, like we told you yesterday. Deer.
Yep. 2 of them came down. They went out into the open, which is right by us. And then later on, I think about 4 of them came out. 2 of them are bucks. And they're very tame. I got up to probably within 40 feet of them, taking pictures. So great place. It's very quiet, no issues at all. I got to say, if we could have, though, we would have gone to the upper lookout, but we didn't feel we lost out on anything.
So we're going to Alaska now. We're going to be heading out in a couple of days. We just got word that our yurts are going to be delivered on time, so stay tuned. We'll videotape some more things in Canada on our way up, but
From here we're going to Idaho Falls. From Idaho Falls we'll go up into Montana, and then we'll go above Kalispell. That's where we'll go into Canada. And we'll probably do our next video there, whether it's Montana or right as we cross the border into Canada, which would be Alberta.
And if you find this video to be helpful, give us a thumbs up so you can subscribe and follow us. We'd love to have you, and we have some adventures planned. We're so excited.
That's it. And remember, We're Living the Dream 2018 is our site. No spaces, no nothing, just We're Living the Dream 2018.
Bye!
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.